There's this stupid subject that is just really confusing me and just getting me a brain cramp. And it just annoys me. But every time it's like a fucking argument with these stupid idiots about communicating with spirits, and you're not supposed to. Give me a fucking real reason and give me a logical reason why the fuck you can't communicate with spirits, because you're supposed to do what? You're the one that I think they're like saying, all these spirits that you talk to or whatever are just familiar spirits. They're from the devil. They're all like, what? Are they all the same person? Yeah, right. And I've seen seraphim being, or the cherubim being, or whatever, the four-faced being. That was an encounter that I'll never forget, never quit asking about. Why did I encounter it? And why in the Bible? Oh, people in Ezekiel, Corinthians, and Revelations, they encountered the freaking four-faced being too. And how come Mary encountered an angel with wings and everything too? I've seen all this too, and that's the only way to do this. This is the only way to communicate with spirits and find Jesus and God and see Jesus and everything. They have encounters all over in the Bible. Why can't we? And we can. Ugh, how is that prohibited? That's bullshit when it exists. Your dead family members, your loved ones still exist. You can still communicate with them just like you can on the freaking computer and your phone and shit. It's just like that because we're all one. You're not going to be separated. That's hell. That's what that is. So you're telling me, these fucking stupid idiots are telling me that you're believers, but you're supposed to act like an atheist and ignore all spirits and just ignore your loved ones, miss them, and say, ignore them. To do what? What's so spiritual about that? What the fuck are you doing spiritual for a whole? What are you doing then? You're lost. You're not gaining anything from ignoring spirits. You're not gaining anything from not seeking to speak to spirits, which is basically Jesus. If anything, you can seek Jesus by still messaging from others and seeking angels, and they give you messages. You can have discernment and not trust anybody or anything, because there's that thing where there is unfamiliar spirits or some bullshit, which I don't even know. How do they really shapeshift? I don't know if they really can do that. Can you really do that? I don't know. Just because you're energy and light or whatever, but you just all of a sudden, maybe you can. Because you're just energy and stuff like that. But they're void of light beings, they're demons, and they give you headaches and stuff. But the light beings, they can still kind of comfort you and stuff. And that's it. Spiritually high, like Jesus gets you really spiritually high and stuff, and the Holy Spirit and stuff like that. But you can still see it. They're like just prohibiting you from doing that. Like, what the fuck? Then you'll never get anywhere doing anything. You can't be spiritually blind. The fucking makes no sense. And you're supposed to pray. What, to the fucking wall? You're prohibiting praying. What are you doing? Meditating? What is praying anyways? That ain't shit. Asking Santa Claus a list of things. Fuck is that? The fuck you're supposed to only read the Bible or whatever, because everything else is the devil. Oh, really? So the devil must be the most powerful one, because he owns the earth or whatever, and stuff like that is what they said. Oh my god, these arguments are so annoying. But just because they never encountered spirits or anything like that, and they're going to argue with me about me encountering spirits and stuff, because I forced myself to do it. It's a mental chore, it's a social opportunity, and that's how I did it. And I've got recordings of doing it. Hello. Like, that's some stupid fucking bullshit telling you not to speak to spirits or whatever. Fucking what? That's the devil deceiving you to tell you to be spiritually blind and block yourself from socially experimenting, trying to communicate with spirits and stuff like that. That's your own ridiculous, naive ignorance, blocking yourself from communicating with spirits. Like, what are you supposed to fucking do? Read the Bible, blah, blah. Oh, well, if you read the fucking Bible, you'll see that they got encounters everywhere in there. God. So it's a big old fucking contradicting, strict bullshit mess of an argument. I'd like to have that argument with somebody to fucking find out where's the logic in that. Because once you're seeing spirits and stuff, and went through all this and seen on them all, yeah, you'll have discernment eventually that there's something bad, there's something good, there's something that you can't trust, there's something you can just communicate. And it's not even about any of that. It's never to communicate with your family, loved ones, or whatever, or your dog. It's just learning about their life. They're showing you. It's never about deceiving you. It's just seeing their life and explaining what you're seeing. That's all it is. Unless they're gonna offer you something, then you're like, no, because you don't know them. You don't know, like, we don't know what that is about. I don't know anything. So, be like Charles Factory, don't be a greedy ass bitch. Whatever. But this debate and argument is ridiculous. But yeah, you might as well just be an atheist, telling people that's prohibited. You can't. The fuck are you talking about? You can't speak to spirits. Then what do you do? Nothing. What are you gonna do about it? If you seen, like, this one person told me that they seen that and they still think it's from the devil, blah blah blah, and then they're trying to say that I'm closed-minded. I'm closed-minded. I'm closed-minded. I'm the one that's encountered these spirits. I made myself do it. That's open-minded. I have to talk to these all kinds of ignorant people, all kinds of assholes, and to freaking see spirits. I've just, not everyone, it doesn't work on everyone. People are wanting, like, me to speak their spirits so bad, but it doesn't mean it's going to work on them. It would be nice if it could, just like that, or I'd be, like, always doing it all the time, of course. And always recording it. It always has recorded. God. This is so hard to even explain how stupid this stupid shit is, saying that, well, that's the fucking Bible, that's the book, that's some human bullshit. No spirit has told me otherwise. I've seen angels, I've seen demons, I've seen fairies, I've seen dragons, I've seen the four-faced cherubim being. I've seen Jesus himself, I suppose. And, I mean, even if, all these were dressed in light and this deceiving fakes, they still exist. It's better to be aware of them, that they're around other people. They're around other people. I get this information through other people. So everyone is just has demons around them. Yeah, fucking right. It's just the spirits that are the ones that exist. It's just, there's, like, they no fucking room for all these demons and bullshit just being parasitical for everyone. And then there's this fake thing that everyone has the guardian angel, everyone has the angels around them, and you're prohibited to communicate with them. Makes no fucking sense at all. No fucking sense. Like, what are you supposed to fucking do then? You be an ignorant asshole and ignore everything? No, I'm going to find out everything. That's how I found out things exist, and I'm just going to continue, because there's nothing wrong with it to me, and you're going to say there's something wrong with that when you're doing fucking nothing spiritual at all. Nothing. You fucking atheist Christian people want to be. And then they say, yes, some things you can do, blah, 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 but everything I'm doing, it must be wrong because, like, no, I have a variety of experiences, variety of encounters. Yeah, and it's not stupid. Oh my God. But you're allowed to get visions and prophet stuff, but you're just calling it different words because you can't just call it psychic. You're a fucking idiot. I can call it whatever the fuck I want to. It's the same thing. It's visions. It is. Whatever it is. It's not being spoon-fed to me. It's something I have to focus on and I have to fucking do. And I have to socially find it. Okay, just do it by yourself. And then when I read the Bible, I want to know stuff about the four-faced being. Literally, Ezekiel, Revelations, and stuff like, and Corinthians. I want to find out through other different Bibles because they're all written differently. Every one of them is freaking different. God, it makes me so mad too. Like, you're supposed to just be in a book club and not have any experience and do anything. Just follow the Bible, talk to the Bible, talk to the Bible. It's not going to talk back to you. It's prohibited to fucking communicate with anything else other than read your robot Bible. That's bullshit too. That is so fucking dumb. Never had to read a Bible to encounter these spirits or make myself see them. It's so dumb. I can't believe these people are trying to shut me down with that shit, which it ain't gonna happen. It's just, give me a real reason. Where's the real significant truth to that argument? That doesn't settle it. I'm still seeking Jesus' way. I'm still going to communicate wholeheartedly as much as I can. I'm going to try that. It's just I haven't had the opportunity lately. And plus, when I talk about it, I find ignorant people to just debate about it, which is just fine, but you don't know what it's like until you're in it and doing it. It, it, it and if you've never done it before, then you've got nothing to say about it because you don't fucking know what discernment is if you don't fucking know. And if you only encounter demons and bad stuff and you're gonna blame all the other spirits on that, and that's bullshit too, because you don't know the other side. You don't know the variety of spirits that I've seen and stuff like that. If you haven't seen those varieties, then you can't just say, oh, it's all one devil. All of them are bad. All of them are disguised. It's not allowed. They're with God. What about the angels in the Bible encounters too? What about that shit? What about it? What a fucking about it? The Bible is contradicting and you just took it wrong and misunderstood it anyways. Like, what fucking about that? Like, you can't brainwash me into thinking that you're right telling me not to do something. You're fucking stupid. Stupid. It's all gonna exist no matter what. It's just gonna exist. Like, ignore it? That's the way? No, it's fucking not. I hate that fucking dumb shit. Who's the person that I can debate with this is that give me a facts? Why? Give me and let's talk about each and every a lot of experiences I had where it just doesn't make any. I'm just gonna continue. This is stupid to think that all that work that I've done was for nothing. All those experiences were just to do. No, you're full of shit. That is a fucking lie. And it's not even about that at all. These things are around other people, and that's how I see them. I need other people to encounter whatever's around them or whatever they've ever seen. And that's how that works. You can't just be hallucinating by yourself. And it's not even about anything that these people are trying to say. It just is what it is whenever it is and wherever it is. It just is. It's just there. Spirits are just there to be communicated with. That's it. They're just there. They're not just trying to deceive you. Like, they're not getting nothing out of it. Just tell them a story of some, like. And also, we are living spirits haunting the earth. We can see each other. We can see each other's glow and stuff. We can see each other's memory shut off our bodies. Time doesn't exist. It's all in this time capsule that's just spontaneously all here. So you can see it. And that's not unfamiliar spirit. That's some fucking bullshit that makes no sense whatsoever. But yeah, sure, there's people that are deceiving that are so nice and charming, but they become an abusive narcissist douchebag. Yeah, that's real too. But in spirit too, they're not just there hanging out with you. They're around other people, and then you can communicate with them and give that other person the messages that spirit is there, confirming that it's just there. That's it. It's not like you invited them to do anything. It's not like you have to do anything like that. That doesn't make any sense. There's no connection between you're supposed to be restricted from what using your mind. That's bullshit there too. God's a jealous God, blah blah blah. You can't speak to anybody. And then they die. You can't speak to them after that either. It's fucking stupid. And they still exist, but you can't speak to them. That is retarded too. We're all connected. We're all loving ones. Our loved ones can still come to us in spirit and through other people, and we could talk for them. That makes more sense. We're all connected. That makes more fucking sense there. And when you tap into that realm, all the realms or whatever, like, is through your own inner spiritual mind and ears, and because your freaking soul is right there in the pineal gland, and that's where you're using it through your fucking mind. When you die, you're still gonna have a fucking mind. Oh my god, and I hate that. I just hate all this stupid stuff that. And then it's like, well, you can remember before you're born too. You can also have near that experience, but you're supposed to ignore that too, because that's like, that's bullshit there too, because that doesn't make any sense either. When you say you cannot speak to spirit, you're not allowed to speak to spirits and ghosts and all this bullshit, but they're still gonna exist. And why can't you help them if you're somehow can call upon the light to and Jesus stuff to help them? Like that, you're supposed to ignore that. That's some fucking bullshit too. I can't even explain this, but these arguments are just too annoying. But I wanted to keep on, I want someone to give me some proof of their fucking shit, of why would they brainwashed to think like this, because there's so many people that told them this crap, not to speak to spirits bad. Then you're not going to speak to anybody. You're going to be an atheist. You're going to be an idiot. But at least you won't be delusional and waste time believing this crap you're not happening for you, because you're not getting anywhere. But anyways, I can't even explain this. I want to do this video about this, but it makes no sense. And what are you praying to the fucking wall? Telling me that all this stuff is bad and restrict me when what if I just call you out on, oh, you're doing this and that, praying. You can't do that. Because you're telepathically talking to God. That's the psychic ability. That's wrong. That would be so stupid, wouldn't it? Does that make no sense to you? Well, whatever.